Good morning, everyone. I'm just having my little breakfast as usual. We are a little bit in a hurry today. You see the sun? See how beautiful it is? Today we're going to meet one of my subscribers to do a little interview venture. I'm really looking for, based on what she shared on the email. I think you guys are gonna love it. So, hi everyone, we're here with Zaya. Did I pronounce right?
Zia.
Close.
That's okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about your van?
Yeah, it's a shuttle bus. It's E Super Duty. It's a Ford, and it was a shuttle bus for a seniors home.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years ago, or during COVID, a guy and his dad bought it and started converting it. And then they decided to sell it. So I bought it, and I've been ripping it apart and redoing it. So,
Are you living full-time or part-time?
I'm full-time.
Full-time?
Yeah. This is my third vehicle. I've gradually been getting bigger. And I had planned on turning this into a tiny house, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen now. So, yeah, for a couple of reasons. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, you purchased during COVID, you said?
I purchased this, I just purchased this a year ago in April.
Okay.
They bought it during COVID and we're using it as a camper. Yeah. So.
And you say a couple years ago you did a road trip all the way to across Canada?
Yeah, I did. So in 2022 I turned 70. And so I thought I'd always wanted to just hop in a vehicle and just take off and just stop and go wherever I wanted. And so I thought, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So I had my little dog then. I lost him last April. It's been almost a year. And I really miss him. You know what it's like, right?
Especially, I feel it's worse because we live in a vehicle with our animal and we're just so close, so bound. I think it's almost worse. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah,
so, I mean, there's challenges with traveling with an animal too, of course. But like the heat.
It's always have to think about them.
Yeah, so I just decided, I'm going to take off and drive to Newfoundland. And then I went down into New England and drove around some of those states and then back across the U.S. Midwest and back up again. So it was 4.5 months. Came back to my daughter's house and thought, I think I want to do this full time.
Awesome.
You know, the freedom and the joy. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. So
how you feel being a solo woman on the road? That was stressful at the beginning, or you just...
the first couple of nights, every time I heard a noise, I'd sort of peek out of the window. So at that point, when I went across Canada, I was in a Class B camper. So I didn't travel across Canada in this, but but I was never afraid if I felt uncomfortable somewhere, and that only ever happened once. It was at a Walmart, and there was no particular reason. I just didn't feel good there, so I just moved on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I never had anybody. I didn't get the knock anywhere.
That's good.
And I loved it. I wasn't afraid. You know. Yeah.
So can we go see inside your van? I didn't see it yet, so I'm curious.
Come on in.
Oh my goodness, that's... Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. This is like a mini condo. Wow, you did an amazing job.
Thank you. There was a sort of a really bad kitchen in here, and so I ripped it out, and when I sold my van, I made enough money on it that I was able to build a new kitchen. So this is an IKEA kitchen, but it's been adjusted so that it will fit and stay in here. So, you know, because IKEA kitchens come with plastic legs and that works. So my son-in-law attached it for me, and so, I mean, it's really, it's great because, you know, I've got like slide out racks.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got like pot drawers and
And you just hold by magnet when you're driving? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got really heavy-duty magnets in there. And then this piece here, I've got like a cooktop like yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just put it there. Yeah.
I just put it on there. And then I've got a sink. I just keep wine and stuff. And I've got the same faucet as you, right?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So there's a water jug and a grey under there, because I don't have any grey or black tanks.
Yeah.
Behind you, under that white blanket, is a Sunmar composting toilet.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a urine diverter in it.
Okay.
Oh, and I have a 55 quart set power fridge freezer. And it can either be all fridge, all freezer, or one or the other. So, yeah, I'm not using it at the moment. But
So I see you have a microwave, so you must have a good amount of power coming?
yeah, I don't have any solar. But so down on the floor, well, you can see my phone's charging. I've got a Jackery 500.
Yeah.
Then I've got here, I've got a Bluetti AC 180p.
Uh-huh.
Which is good. It'll power the fridge and the microwave.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, the microwave is usually only on for a minute or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's a lot of power, but short time.
But it wasn't enough because I couldn't keep that charged. So I got an EcoFlow.
You got all the bread?
EcoFlow, and it's got DC to DC charger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was that right? I mean, it's attached to the battery.
To your main
so
battery.
When I'm driving, it charges. Yeah. So I didn't get that long ago. So I'm still get it. So what I want to do is I want to charge the Bluetti from the EcoFlow.
Yeah.
And then I'll charge the Jackery from the Bluetti. So
hey, it works. It works.
Yeah, and then I left this up here because it's just really good storage.
So that came with the bus, I presume?
It did. Yeah. Because it was a shuttle bus, it was just for people to throw a bag or something up there, right? There was this gap here.
Yeah.
So I bought this and I keep my clothes in it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
You really look like a little apartment with a couch. Love it.
I know. Well, I had to have the things that I love with me, right?
Yeah.
I had to have a few things with me, and I still need to get rid of stuff. I still have way too much.
It's always like this.
But yeah, I know. You've got it pretty well tuned down, but yeah.
So what you do with your window at night?
So I've got Reflectix with black fabric on one side. Right now I've just got them underneath the bus because I took them out so we'd have some light. But, and then I hold them in place with these tension rods.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? So I just hold them in place with them. Yeah.
Oh, so cute. Love it.
So it's everything you could need. But I don't know if I'm going to be continuing full time. I'm 73 now. And I've had my name in for housing for 3.5 years. They told me it would be a year or two. And I thought I was going to do this forever, but what this bus needs in order to be a tiny house that I could park somewhere, it needs way more insulation. And I've always been really healthy, but I got sick last fall. And I just don't have it in me to do that now. And I don't have the money to do it either. So, So I don't know. I may be selling this as much as I love it. But I still want to have something I can travel
with.
Because, like I said, that's where my sense of freedom and my joy comes from, just being on the road. So I want to talk just for a minute about being a solo senior female and nomad life. So let's see, I've been nomad since, I guess it's been about 2.5 years now, right? And it's the best thing apart from having my children. Yeah. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. It really is. It's been amazing. The things you see, the people you meet. I've met so many people, and last year I decided that I wanted to try and create some community in Canada, especially for solo women. Yeah. So I held an event in Summerland last year called Boulder Women.
Okay.
And I forget how many people came. I think we had like maybe 10, 12 women come. One came all the way from Quebec.
Oh, yeah.
Drove across Canada to come. And it was amazing. We're going to try and do it again this fall. So, but although it's the best thing I've ever done, it's also the hardest thing I've ever done. And maybe that's because I'm older now.
So what do you think what's the part that you feel like it's the hardest?
Well, I think it partly has to do with being older. Things are just a little more difficult. You know, you have more aches and pains. Yeah. But I think, I do miss some of the creature comforts, like a flushing toilet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can always find a shower or whatever. But I think, it is becoming, unless people are like you and like to be in the back country, it's harder to find places now. I stealth camp a lot, and I have a lot of family down in this area. So I'm finding it harder. I'm seeing more and more no overnight parking.
Yeah, especially around Vancouver. I think it's getting there.
Yeah, some of the towns and cities, and even last year when I was in Oregon and California, it was getting harder to find spots. And I've sort of, this was like on my bucket list, right? And so I've done it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other creative things I want to do. I still want to do road trips and take off whenever I want. But there are some other things I want to do that will be easier if I'm in, like, a proper apartment. Part of me's going, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. But, part of me is saying, as I'm getting older, more and more people are looking for housing. There's a lot more people on the wait list, and it's going to get harder to get into something. And I don't want to end up being a burden on my kids. So, if something comes up, it could be another 2 years. I don't know. And I'll just carry on until something comes up. But, so that's it. It just gets a little bit harder to find places to stay if you're like me and you don't want to be too far out in the middle of nowhere by yourself, But
the thing I really love is at 70 you decide, this is my dream. I always wanted to travel and, maybe live in a van or, part-time, full-time, doesn't matter. And you decide, let's go, let's do it. And I just love that you had the guts and the balls to do it. It's true. Like a lot of people, imagine how many women that I meet every week, every day that just tell me, oh, I would love to travel, but I'm too scared.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that all the time, and I have people say to me, oh, you're so brave. Yeah. I don't look at it as being brave. I
don't feel brave either.
No. I mean, you listen to your intuition. I always try and scope out a place. I don't overstay my welcome. I think part of the reason it's getting harder is because people are taking advantage. Some nomad people, right, are taking advantage. So, I do what you do. Arrive late, leave early, that sort of thing. Be respectful.
Oh, yeah. We are part of the big community, so we all have to, do a little part to make sure that, we can still all doing that for several years to come. I heard that you have a YouTube channel?
I do, yes. It's Chasing the Moon RV.
Awesome. So you can go check it out.
Thanks so much,
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad I got to meet you. I nearly met you in Prince Edward Island. You and Chrome were like a day ahead of me.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, I think you emailed me, did you?
I did.
Yeah. That's very awesome.
I nearly saw you there, but that's when I was going across when you were. Right?
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for the little tour. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was fun. So, for all of you guys telling me, Emmy, I'm older. Well, why I cannot travel? You can. And you can do it part-time, full-time. Doesn't matter. Just do it on your own pace, how you feel. So I hope that was inspiring you. This is why I like to do those little meet-up and talk with another person on the road. Just make, sometimes a different story than mine and a different perspective. So I hope you enjoy. Miss Kitty want to go outside. I don't know if we should. The weather is getting warmer, huh? You want to go outside? Calm down. you go. You wanted to eat some fresh grass. That's what you wanted. The spring grass, that's the best. Alright, there you go. You ate your grass. Go! So I hope you guys enjoy a little van tour interview. I don't know what they call them. Let me know if you love it. Let me know if you have other questions for other people that I meet on the road. I'm gonna forward your question. I think next time we may have another person, another woman that's coming on Vancouver Island. So, and if you're in Canada, come in Canada. Maybe just email me. Even if you're not a little bit unsure where you're gonna be and you just want a van tour done, we can keep in touch. So just email me. I would love to do your little van tour and share your story. I really love doing that. So I hope you enjoy it too. And I'm gonna leave you, obviously, with Miss Kitty. Kitty, do you want to kiss? Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Come on, Kitty. Where's the kiss? No kiss. Alright, we try. Alright, guys. We'll see you into the next one.